That was surprisingly smooth.
I had the Beholder on him the whole time. My instincts keep telling me something's off. We'd better stay sharp. The Anchor Stone is just ahead. Let's go after it. Its energy has been reshaped by the Dark Tide. We'll need the Sentinel's power to purify it before activation.
An unexpected discovery.
It's done. The terminal's comms should be restored. Let's contact Augusta.
Yes, we saw it. The Anchor Stone has been activated. Sooner than expected.
My family's potions are ready. But please, a word. It's been crafted from the Threnodian's venom. Outside the corruption's reach, it induces hallucinations, warping your senses and clouding judgment. If you aren't immediately entering the Dark Tide, I advise you all not to drink it.
Ground defenses are holding. And no major fluctuations in the Dark Tide for now. Everyone.
Wait! An intense frequency suddenly. It's moving towards the Western Front.
Is this the best the mighty gladiators of Septimont can offer? Grand finale deserves grandeur. How can such a dull act satisfy the audience? Oh, yes! Now this is a scene fit for the final act.
Blades do not discriminate. Leave. This one's mine.
Oh, has Huanglong fallen so low, they now send a blind man to die?
Prisoner's Scar of Jinzhou. Surrender now. One strike is all it would take to end you. Surrender, and you may be spared pain.
Oh, in an epic play such as this, I refuse an early exit.
My orders were to bring you back, dead or alive. I never planned on bringing you back alive. Your head belongs to me.
You're too late, defender of Guanlong! Beneath the dark tide, it stirs once more! All hope will be swept away!
You talk too much.
Answer my call.
Nothing that won't heal. Behold this boy. Vanish. Your life is mine to take. Step forth. Behold this boy. Too slow. Interesting. Mandate calls. Judgment falls.
All this time, your eyes fixed on the tide. Never once did you see the threat in the sky. Annihilation. Right on time!
The connection was cut off.
The Fraxidus really sent two overseers at once.
Frolova and Scar. Their appearance was too well timed, like they knew our strategy all along. Meanwhile, Christophorov's just biding his time in the shadows. This must be just the beginning. No matter. The Dark Tide was just unleashed because of the Fraxidus' interference. And everyone there, they didn't even take the potion before it swallowed them.
Trust them. Their will is stronger than the corruption.
The Anchor Stone has been activated. It will guide them through the Dark Tide.
Watch out!
Fret not. Soon you and your companions shall reunite in the boundless embrace of eternal. Your journey ends here. What is writ by fate shall not be swayed.
The Fraxidus must think highly of us. No wonder the Beholder couldn't read your frequency. It can't pierce something as ancient as the concept of death. I've seen many who can use their forte to mimic or create, but to perfectly replicate another's frequency and even forge an entirely new body. There's only one person who can do that. The thousand-faced survivor. The Grand Architect of the Fraxidus, Schwarzlock.
The children have toiled to script this grand spectacle and pen the part for me. I have slumbered in shadow for too long. This old vessel yearns to stir. Time hath long since lost all meaning. The path of return is barred by the Styx Lake.
You ferried us across only to bar the return. Well played. The answer is plain to see. No one is going to stand in our way.
Regrettable choice. Violence is not mine to seek. Yet the role I am given is clear. To hold the one who would end Leviathan here.
Leave him to me. Go. Knock upon the gates of paradise, and let it spell. I'll find a way. Once it's done, I'll catch up. Remember our... So long as one of us reaches paradise, hope lives on.
Very well.
Looks like it's just the two of us now, Rover.
We can't give up. Not as long as there's hope.
Right. I'll fight by your side till the end. Look! The path to paradise is just ahead. We push through them. We're almost there. We'll make it.
Bad timing. One is the sound. The Dark Tide's influence is getting stronger. Are you all right, Abby?
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, I'll make it quick. More enemies.
The journeying paradise is just ahead.
Keep it together. Abby's frequency is weakening. I can barely sense it.
Stop yapping! So dizzy.
Leviathan's whispers. What are these voices?
But my faith was all my head. It hurts. I can't take it. I'm sorry.
Abby! To disappear again. This time, for nothing.
Arula stands alone. Welcome, Rover. A pleasure to see you again. Oh, no need to rush toward the abyss in such haste. Please, take your time to enjoy this interlude before the story meets its climax. Did Avidius's story stir sorrow and anger in your heart? By now, you must have realized that Renacita's fate was forged by the Sentinel. With that truth exposed, have you ever suspected that humanity's fate could also be the design of a higher being? A girl, born into a land ravaged by war. Tell me, why was she fated to stand against the divine and endure a second suffering? And that one born of Sonoro itself, designed to serve as the core of a hollow system. Who scripts such destinies? Who appoints such suffering? If fate cannot grant equal grace to all, if it cannot offer each soul a just and rightful end, then perhaps it is we who must tear the old script and become the authors of a new one.
No matter how noble your reason may sound, the crimes you've committed in Renacita are far too great to ever be forgiven.
Oh, I care little for my own fate. I am but a small footnote in this grand repertoire. One day, my role too will end. And if that finale serves to bring the curtain down with perfection and grandeur. However, my moment on stage is yet to come. The spotlight now belongs to the people of Renacita.
You wrote Avidius and all of Renacita into a tragedy, just to prove a point. You speak of divinities with disdain, but the moment you took up that quill, you became no different.
Certainly. I do believe there is someone more worthy than I. We've invited you before, many times. Should you choose to accept, you would be the one to hold that quill. Unbound by Renacita's fate, and still you descend into the abyss alone. I know you bear a power not of this world. It grants you a courage that borders on folly. Overthrax's power lies dormant within Abbey. A Threnodian's essence is one and the same. Leviathan could use the dark tide to possess Abbey, merge with Overthrax, and eventually complete its rebirth.
I'm alright, Rover.
You've never questioned what Abbey is, have you? Never paused to wonder why it grows dizzy each time it absorbs the dark tide. You do already know what the dark tide really is. Perhaps once Abbey merges with Leviathan, it will recall what it once was and find its true self. If that's the risk you're prepared to take, I suppose I can revise my script accordingly. Leviathan has long sought its harbinger, but you weren't its first choice. The paradise should have descended as I had written. Yet, the priestess's arrow, fired at the cost of her very existence, sent the story veering off script. Still, any script worth its ink must be able to adapt. Just a few careful strokes and we found the perfect protagonist to bear the mantle of despair. We knew your plan from the beginning. Now your companions are lost to the dark tide, adrift with no anchor in sight, fated to sink endlessly into the depths. As for Carter Thea, The divinity that granted her a second life is dead. Do you truly believe her humanity alone can stand against Leviathan? Yes. Hope amid hardship makes a finer tale than one of aimless doubt. The audience always favors stories steeped in distress, struggle, and ruin. Alas, this interlude must end here. Leviathan stirs from its slumber, and with its wrath comes its gospel. Now then, show me. Show me that humanity can rise against the divine. But if humanity cannot cross the threshold of the divine, then we shall be the ones to right its fate instead. Life is but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets their hour upon the stage, and then, in the blink of a moment, is heard no more.
I believe in them, just as they believe in me.
Of course, you've always been the protagonist of our play. But what if the one we speak of, the one meant to end Leviathan, is not you?
What? So your true target is...
The special scene between her and our grand architect must not be disturbed. But now take a brief rest. The stage is nearly set for your finale.
I was your true target all along.
Indeed. Another stalemate awaited her. And you... The Revenant returned from the Dark Tower. I know the power you wield. Yet I confess, Galbrena, your growth hath far outstripped what I foresaw.
Do you count how many gemberries you've eaten in your life? For one with a lifespan like yours. Surely you know more than most. So go on.
You risked all to save those who share no bond with you. To choose to protect is one thing, but to do so wielding power not born of mankind, that you should never have done.
So what? I chose this path, and I'll follow it.
Your frequency now intertwines with the tacet discords. My offer still stands. Join the Fraxidos.
Ever since I got these wings, I found freedom in the open sky. I don't need a haven or titles to cage me.
Should you crave power, we shall grant it. Even that of the Threnodian.
Sounds like something a hypocrite would say.
Mortal sight is too narrow to fathom our path.
So, you think you stand above humanity, huh? I only need one reason to take you down.
acid discords within you are gone.
I've heard enough of this crap. You hide behind borrowed faces. I've risen from blood and inferno 1,000 times. I broke Harpia's razor wings and tore out Balor's demon eye. And you think one of your clones can stop me?
Still clinging to hope. Then so be it. Forsake all hope of ever beholding paradise.
We're already there. This blood... it should be enough. My flames could never reach you before. But now... it's time you pay for your actions! The hunt... begins. May the flames light your way home. And here I thought you knew me well. A good hunter turns nature to her advantage. Or did you misunderstand? I didn't become strong because of any of you. I
wasn't referring to that. I was surprised to see the spirits rise at your command.
I didn't command them. They chose it of their own will. A hollow being like you wouldn't understand.
Even if you absorb the corruption in their frequencies, it will not last.
I know. That's why we have to move and find her.
There was a battle near the journeying paradise.
Left. It's a shortcut.
There is no path on the left.
Then I'll carve one out myself. The Vitan's presence is growing stronger. Flamewing won't last much longer in the air. The Beholder's prey marked. Time to end it in one shot. I'll use the feather blade to weave through them while shooting. Chimera! Tear the space apart! Just a scratch.
No time to lick your wounds.
Well...
Your fury begins to stir.
Those ice slaves stay dead forever. Next!
Sweet, sweet slaughter. I shall feast to my heart's content.
Stay sharp. Judgment's come. I'm here to bury you myself.
Slow down. I must savor the exquisite taste of their agony.
Through here. I'll kick the gates of hell open myself. Almost there. Rover!
You are too late. The purest dark tide has swallowed her. Run all you like. Your chance to save her is already lost.
If I believed in fate, I wouldn't have made it this far.
You think that little flame can burn this dark tide?
I know it's not enough. What if I add some of this?
You intend to unleash the tacit discords within you. Those savage frequencies alone will destroy you before the dark tide even gets a chance.
I tamed them once. I can do it again. It's just a matter of if saving her means we still have a shot at taking down Leviathan, I'll risk it all. My will. My everything.
Lunatic!
Let's see whose fire burns hotter.
Everything you have fought to keep will burn to ash.
Then let it burn! Time to make a choice again. Hunt with me, or die with me. Either way, I've already made my choice.
I called on you time and again to unleash your true power. And now, of all things, this is what gets through to you. You would risk everything for a sliver of hope.
I would. No matter the cost.
Just as I foresaw, she arrives to save you from the abyss. A fleeting spark, kindled by all she once had. What awaits you is your end. Now, roving outlander, don that exquisite mantle once more, and step onto the deserted stage you are destined to face.
How much time has passed? No way to go. Wait. What's that ahead?
Death is a divine gift bestowed upon humanity. Those you cherish now, a lucky few had their names carved into the but far more. Those who once stood by your side. One day, even this steely will follow, swallowed by the tide of your fading memory.
I will not forget them.
You've changed from who you once were. Still stubborn, as always. But now, and that you fear losing has made you weak.
destination lies just ahead. When the bustling stage quiets, all who played a part in your fate will take their leave. Only you remain for the final bow. From beginning to end, you've always walked alone. That is the truth you cannot escape. Abby's condition was written into our script long ago. Even if you strike Leviathan down, Abby can no longer serve as the vessel to seal Leviathan's essence. Only one variable slipped past our design. Her. The Revenant returned from the Dark Tide. She could have bridged your failing forces and brought Leviathan to its end, but the moment she gave up, your downfall was written. Hope scattered like ash. Oh, harbinger of the Dark Tide, you can save no one. What follows in your wake is ruin. And no, not fond of how the story ends, are we? Well, fortunately, you are not like the rest. You always wanted to be the savior. Now that chance lies before you.
Shut up, you noisy pest. You don't buy his nonsense, do you? In the flesh. Took a few tricks, but I made it in. This is your mindscape. Leviathan drew it from the deepest layers of your mind, using the purest frequency of the Dark Tide. Everyone has a mindscape. Some say when countless seas of consciousness flow together, they make the essence of Solaris. I've seen many places, but nothing quite like this. It must mean a lot to you.